the sun came up over Gansbaai, a charming little seaside village near Cape Town, our teams arrived. It was clear they did not know, well, much.
Wat weet ek van daai jaar? Ek weet net dat alle mense eet en baie gevaarlik is.
As hulle lekker bloed ruik en dan sal hulle na jou toe kom.
They won't do anything to you unless they mistake you for something.
Ek weet eintlik of die sharks gevaarlik sal wees of hulle vir ons sal attack nie.
As long as you do what you're told, it should run smoothly and no one get hurt.
Ons gaan in 'n kuitsen klim en die sharks gaan verby swem.
I'm not really scared of sharks though, because they're a part of nature. I'm more scared of the boat itself.
My only concern is if I do get seasick or not.
I am expecting to get seasick today.
My spesificasie met die sosiale gewees dat ek is baie goed, want ons spannegies is daar en ons het baie goed saam. Ek dink ons almal sal mekaar kan ondersteun al is ons baie skrikkerig.
Last week, the other team won the challenge, and I think they're very confident of winning.
They won last week and their confidence will be up and they will want to keep their winning streak going.
They won't go with as much energy as we are going to, because we are going to fight for our win today.
Welcome to Challenge SOS, the most extreme teenage challenge on local ground. Air and water, of course. 8 teams from Cape Town and Krabo are going to be tossed into the deep end and battle it out for the honorable title of the unsinkable outdoor class of 2011. Sure, guys, I tell you, things are gonna get serious for our team today. You can almost bite the atmosphere for fear. And you all know that fortune favors the brave. And I tell you that bite is not a pun, okay? Through a series of elimination heats of hectic outdoor challenges, 2 teams at a time will face off against each other, earning some obvious points and also some secret points. A heat consists of 4 challenges, 1 challenge per episode. And after a complete 4 challenges, the team that earns the most points, our ultimate swimmers, will go through to the semi-finals. And the team that earns the least point will sink big time and have to go home. As to yet, because of those secret points, we don't know which team is in the lead. But last week, Team Horror took the honors in the log challenge and caused great excitement. Team Horror made a start and finish! They have won! Also, these 2 teams have challenged each other in abseiling. And today, they're going to face off against each other underwater. And now, it's time to see who can tread water the best, who can hold their breath the longest, and who's got the steadiest grip on an underwater camera. Come, guys, it's time to smell the breath of the great white shark. Stop pretending, you guys. We can all see you like shaking in your brooks. Just kidding. Welcome to Gansbaai, a beautiful, friendly little town nestled in the Danafontein Mountains near Hermanus. To get you guys in the picture, past Giza Island and a million shimmering seals is Shark Alley, which is the natural feeding ground for the great white shark. and you are gonna get close and personal with these fat boys. Okay guys, meet Team Umfula, which we've already learned in isiZulu means river, close enough to water, hey? So Graham, tell us a little bit about your team.
We're from Mountain High, which is just a stone throw away from the beach, and rough seas, we can handle.
Okay, and now meet Team Koro, which in Setswana means ravine or gorge. Tertia, tell us a little bit about your team.
Al is ons 'n bietjie onervare met hierdie see, gaan ons nog steeds hierdie challenge ons bes te gee.
Okay guys, so I don't need to remind you about this, but I'll say it anyway. Remember, you are challenging each other for the ultimate title of the unsinkable outdoor class of 2011. Now this challenge is so simple. Either you participate or you don't. It's completely voluntary. But if you do decide to get into the shark cage, you earn your team 10 points. Possibly 40 points if you all go in, and those are the obvious points. But here's the catch. We want 6 stunning pictures from you guys after the event. Our cameramen will be the judges for the pictures that you guys take, and these will count for the secret points out of 60, because the other 40 you get for going into the cage, or not. Now that will make a total of 100 points for this challenge. So remember to keep your hands steady, because out of focus shots will not count. But you guys at home, but don't worry, if you want to find out where we are and where you can also do shark cage diving, you can visit our website, where you'll also get to see some cool video clips of today's action. Our website, remember, is www.sostv.co.za. So guys, don't go too far, because when you come back, we're gonna have some action with jaws and teeth, and you don't want to miss it. We're at Clanby Harbour, a gorgeous little place not too far away from the whale-watching capital of the world, Hermanus, in the Western Cape. We've got 2 teams amped for a shark cage diving challenge, ready to plunge in to either sink or swim, and be one step closer to that glorious title of the unsinkable outdoor class of 2011, and earning that incredible computer lab for their school. But before we get onto the boat, these guys have to attend a brain gym. Talk about it, hey? Not only are we testing their nerves and their bodies, but their brains as well. They're gonna go out there to get the lowdown on the big sharks. Radical.
They get quite massive. They are very fast attacks, between 50 and 60 kilometers an hour. Basically inflict maximum damage. The shark feels vulnerable underneath, so obviously it wants to get out of the way as soon as possible if there's a shark underneath it. So sometimes the best tactic is just to basically breach out the water.
Okay guys, we have 2 life jackets on the vessel. Okay, this is a nice comfortable one that you have to have on while the boat's moving. Once we're settled on anchor, you're more than welcome to take it off, but just by the rules we're governed by in this industry, if any of you are not in a wetsuit and non-swimmers, please leave it on all the time. Okay, if you did ever need to use it, you just pull this plastic toggle on the right hand side here. There's a little gas canister inside and it will quickly inflate. Right, then we have another life jacket. These are the standard issue life jackets that have to be kept on all vessels at sea. All you do is you just pop it over your head, grab the long straps at the bottom, make yourself a nice tight knot here, exactly the same with the 2 at the top, a nice tight knot that cannot come undone. And then guys, your rule at sea, important rule at sea, is no matter what happens, you stick with the boat, okay? If you have drifted away in the current, you huddle together in a group. If you have drifted away on your own, you blow hard on the whistle here, and the crew will come and get you, okay? Once you're on the boat, we put you on the boat on land, a tractor launches us. Once we leave the harbour, it's only about a 10-15 minute boat ride, and we're at sea for about 3 to 4 hours.
Okay guys, so we're all on the boat now, and the moment of truth has arrived. Let's go and get out of here.
We attract the sharks to the boat with the smell of fish. I'm sure you've all seen this tuna here at the back of the boat, nice and smelly. It's going to be mashed up in that black bin. We add a fish oil to it, an anchovy oil. We also add seawater, so it's basically a big, huge, smelly fish soup that gets thrown out into the ocean. The current will carry that out to sea. And what has to happen in order for you to see a shark this morning is, first of all, there has to be a white shark that's swimming in this area. Second of all, the white shark has to swim into that chum line. And third of all, the white shark has to actually want to come to the boat. It has to be interested, it has to be curious enough. Now, sometimes this process is very quick. There's a shark around, it's interested, it comes to the boat. Other times it takes a little bit longer. You should make out that there's an island with houses on. That island is called Dyer Island. Just behind Dyer Island, we've got another large rock formation called Geyser Rock. Now, Geyser Rock is home to our Cape Fur seal, and that's obviously one of the reasons why we do get our white sharks moving through the area. This is the Atlantic side of the ocean, so it is a little bit on the chilly side, the water. So the wetsuit we are going to give you is thick. It's 7 millimeters thick. You've also got a hood attached to keep your head nice and warm, and you'll be given a set of booties for your feet. The tighter your wetsuit is, the warmer you will be in the water.
All pretty nervous, a bit excited.
Entering the cage for the first time, I felt quite a little bit nervous, but shaky as I went down.
When we got into the water, we were very cold.
7 millimeter wetsuit and we still freezing.
We're going to try and take as many photos as we can, take the best photos, and enjoy it at the same time.
We're gonna win this. Really are. I mean, they're scared. They're like, really.
There's a posing problem. We're trying to take pictures. People are running out of breath. You have to come up the whole time. You have to readjust, go back down, find your pose. It started off slow.
They were right to warn us, there may not be sharks. At least the teams are having fun taking underwater photographs of those tiny fishies. Oh my word, what will we do if no sharks appear? We're waiting and we're waiting.
Then it started picking up and it became very exciting.
Oh my word, they're on us. And then it disappeared as quietly as it came. What's all the fuss about?
We were nervous and surprised and excited.
Ready? One, two.
Okay, that was good. When we saw our first shark, Shannon and Graham, they were taking the pictures.
The underwater, the visibility, you're trying to take pictures, it's not that great.
We couldn't really see that much because the water is a little bit misty.
Water clarity isn't that good,
I think we got very good shots of each other and the shark. Some of them might be a little bit blurred, but we really think that we got good shots there.
It wasn't as bad as I thought. I mean, it's pretty safe. I'd recommend it to anyone who likes extreme things.
I enjoyed it. It's my very first time, and I was amped to do this, and I'm finished, and I can at least tell my children I've done shark cage diving, I saw a great white, and I can do this.
The only place you put your hands in this cage is the lid above your head and that red bar. You do not touch anywhere else, not even for a second. Okay, guys, you're going to have a practice. All right, take a deep breath, grab that red bar and pull yourself down.
Remember, you're going to breathe through your mouth, not through your nose. And when you go under the water, take a deep breath, pull yourself down. Only through your mouth, not through your nose.
Just remember to shoot blind with the cameras, guys. Point and shoot, all right? Point and shoot. Okay, guys, there's a shark there. Take a deep breath. Grab that red bar and go down.
May tati, baie lang gevat om 'n saak te sien nie.
Sorry, get the yellow.
Dit is baie moeilik om 'n foto water te neem.
Shoot blind, okay? Don't look through the viewfinder. Look at the shark and then just shoot blind. Put the camera out in front of your face or under your chin and click away.
Dit gaan 'n steam vorder.
Just as well, I refuse to go underwater. That's a biggie, and it's coming up for food. Well, at least it's only one shark. Wonder if it has family and friends. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my word, I spoke too soon. Horror's just about shot out that cage. Meanwhile, check that swell. It does not spell any good for those faint of heart. Actually, stomach.
Ek is die enigste een oor van ons team. Almal hang oor die bodem. Jou maag is 'n bietjie. Hy wil vomit. Toe is in die cage klim, toe was dit baie koud. En dis ek maar hoe die lede begin vomit.
Everybody's going down, even our crew, except, well, you know, moi and the skipper and a teacher. It seems that teachers never get sick, not even at sea.
Ek is trots op my span, maar het is seker nie afgeloop soos ons beplan het nie.
Apparently, if you're feeling a little nauseous or maybe like seasick, you should suck on a lollipop. So this is like my 10th one already. It's like a nice excuse to just get some sweets, but it does really work. The other option that you can do is just get some fresh air, don't stay inside the cabin, and just breathe and make sure that you look out on the horizon or at least at a piece of land or something so that you don't get completely sick. Finally, with the swell becoming too high to handle, we turn back to land. That was the most epic, exciting adventure of them all. It was so cool out there, up against the tides, but I think our teams did very well. From what I understand, Aaron from Team Mfula has got some lifeguard training, a couple of years from what I know. So let's ask him what his experience was like out there. Aaron, how was that? Did you need to save any lives today? Because it was pretty hectic and there was a lot of pressure on everybody.
No, it was all very safe and everything went well.
Okay. Well, if he says it was safe, then best believe it was safe. But that doesn't mean that it was any less scary because those sharks are huge. Wouldn't you say? Because today's challenge was out at sea, we really got to see who sank and who swam. Like literally. But the verdict is still out on the pictures. Our judges for the images were none other than our own camera operators. This is Challenge SOS, where schools are battling it out for the glorious honor of becoming the unsinkable outdoor class of 2011 and earning their schools an awesome computer lab. Today we went face to face with the great white sharks at Gansbaai near Cape Town. Tim Mfula from Milnerton High in Cape Town and Horror from Kroonberg High in Gribouw got into that cage and earned themselves obvious points already for doing so. And then we waited and waited, while the swell got bigger and bigger, and eventually they appeared big, beautiful, and awesomely scary. The challenge was for the teams to take pictures of themselves, the fishies, and the sharks underwater. Then they had to present their best, clearest, and sharpest pictures to the judges, our very own camera operators, to be scored for secret points. And now, after all the highs, lows, and motion sickness, we can chill out and reflect on the day. That was intense. Big ups to you guys, much respect. And you know, with all of you having gone into the cages, both teams scored top points for that. But do you guys remember those pictures you had to take? Well, those count for secret points, which will only be revealed in next week's episode, the final challenge of this heat. Got it? That's right, those secret points awarded for the pictures that they took will only be revealed in next week's episode, which is the final challenge for this heat. Then we will know for sure which team between Umfula and Horo have the most overall points. That team will swim through to our semi-finals, and the team with the least points, the sinkers, will have to leave the show. But that's for the future, you guys. For now, you can be happy that you conquered your fears, that you faced jaws in the mouth. And I tell you, I'm proud of you guys. And I hope that you are proud of yourselves too. Well done, guys. Yeah. All right, and you guys at home, if you want to keep tabs of where we are and of some of the challenges that we've done, or maybe chat to your favorite contenders, or me, Mpo, just log on to our super interactive website, www.sostv.co.za. Website ya rena e tla lefa information ya gore na re mo kae le gore re dirang ko Tri-Active Lodge. E tla ba ya le botsa ka di outdoor challenges tsa rena, because mohlomongwe wena one day le wena o nyaka tlo bona di sharks. Guys at home, we'll be back next week, and this is what you'll see.
They're facing off among the beautiful floral kingdom of Krabo, armed with a GPS to help them orientate themselves a little.
It's ironic that the final challenges for these teams, sinking or swimming, would be in the veld. With the promise of more drama and hectic outdoor challenges, you guys will join us next week, where we will see whether Team Umfola or Horo will sink or swim. Yeah.